Alright, and welcome back. This is Vaipo. I'm back with another game for you. This is Starcraft 1 Brood War imported Starcraft 2. This is going to be the 5th episode, which is the 5th campaign, meaning it is the Terran campaign of Brood Wars. Now, I'm going to go straight from the first mission, obviously, and just a note actually, I haven't done the first 3 on the remake. I've only done them on the original Starcraft, and that was right when I started my channel, and I actually might do them again on the remake because I don't have that done. I do have episode 4 The Strand. I will have that linked probably below just so people can see it. So let's jump straight into the Iron Fist. Now, there's going to be a bit of a cutscene, and there's going to be some talking as well as the usual Starcraft 1 briefing with a bit of a remade briefing room kind of thing that was there in Starcraft 1. So let's get into the little chat that the two guys have.
So, Terran, I suspect you have a good reason for pulling me away from my duties.
Your vodka can wait, my good Alexei. Come, stand here. You need to see this.
I know all about this, Terran. We've all seen the tapes 100.
You've seen nothing. Dissecting a dead Zerg in a lab is one thing. Unleashing them on men is another. You must go into this with both eyes open. Once started, there's no going back. Are you prepared to go all the way with this, Alexei?
Yes. Yes, I am prepared to go all the way. My good Admiral.
Good. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Right, I'm not going to be reading this, so if you want to read that, do pause the video.
Adjutant online. Good morning, Captain. Our long voyage from Earth is over, and we are holding a stationary position near the borders of Dominion space. I trust that the effects from your long, cold sleep have worn off by now. If not, the Med Officer can provide you with additional cryostim supplements. Admiral Dugal has issued a proclamation to the entire fleet via Transmed. I'll patch it through to you now.
Attention, defenders of the United Earth Directorate. This is Admiral Dugal. You were all briefed before we left Earth, so you know that we have come here to conquer this sector in the name of humanity. Should any of you have second thoughts about performing your assigned duties, be reminded that if we fail in our mission here, not one of us will be going home. We stand or fall together in this forsaken wasteland. Serve the Directorate. Serve humanity. All other priorities are secondary to victory. Dugal out.
Transmat completed. Receiving incoming transmission.
Good morning, Captain. I am Vice Admiral Stukov, Tactical Advisor to Admiral Dugal. I see you've already reviewed his proclamation. I'm sure it doesn't cover anything you weren't already familiar with. Once you get to know the Admiral, I'm sure you'll find that he's actually quite personable. At any rate, Captain, I do have orders for you. As we are about to begin our invasion of the Dominion, we will need access to their primary data net and weapons diagnostics. To this end, you are to assault the outlying planet of Braxis and take control of its capital city of Boralis. You are to deploy your forces within 2 standard hours. The Admiral expects perfect results, Captain. Stukov out.
Right, that's the end of the briefing. Now, I'm going to quickly explain that in this game there's no such thing as easy, medium, hard and insane. This game only has hard and insane. I know it says easier, but trust me, it's not easier. It's very, very difficult. So I'm going to go on the easier difficulty because I don't want to play it on insane, of course. You see, the original games, they didn't have a smart UI as you have now, and there was a big, massive difference once you know it got imported into Starcraft 2. The AI is so much smarter and so much quicker to build stuff, and the attacks get gradually stronger and stronger, that there's an absolute massive difference compared to the original game. So I would be pissing through the first game, whereas this, I'm going to be struggling throughout the whole campaign from the very beginning. And this kind of stays there for the whole campaign. I've tried this. This is my third attempt at this, believe it or not. Once I accidentally deleted the video. Second time was.
Oh crap! This land inside doesn't have any gas.
Shut up.
Guess we'd better start looking for another geyser.
The second and third times were my fault because I ended up letting a character die, which we're going to meet later. Now we don't have him yet, but later on we meet a character who we're not allowed to let die because he's a key character in the game. He's like a hero, basically, like Jim Raynor or Sarah Kerrigan, and we have to make sure that he survives. And unfortunately I let him die twice, so yeah, it just shows you how difficult this game is. Now there's some good positioning you can get with the bunkers here, and hopefully I got it right this time. They don't attack that heavily, but the attacks do very quickly get stronger, and the thing is, you want to get your defenses up as soon as possible, and the faster you do that the better, because you know the attacks are going to get stronger. You want to get siege, you want to get all sort of, you know, basically you're going to want to get a lot of anti-air as well, because that is going to affect the game a lot. I got caught once a long time ago trying this, and basically they destroyed half my base before I was able to kill the wraiths, because I had to kill them one marine, like, you know, building one marine at a time, and that really does not work well. So I'm gonna build up 2 bunkers, gonna get these tanks in position, and I'm not gonna be using these tanks here because of course you don't have gas yet, so you can't really get siege mode yet, but later on I will have it, and things will get a lot easier. Now, engineering bay, I'm gonna need to build this before I build turrets. Now in Brood War, SCVs cannot build missile turrets. Sorry, in Starcraft 2, SCVs need engineering bay, I believe, for both a bunker and a missile turret, but I think one of them got changed recently, so you don't need the engineering bay anymore. But in Brood War you can build a bunker but not the missile turret. So I don't remember exactly how it was in Starcraft 2 because I haven't played Starcraft 2 properly in a while, but I'm sure you get the point. There, it's slightly different than Starcraft 2. I'm gonna need lots of SCVs, and the more SCVs the better. Gonna grab 2 marines from each bunker, and I'm gonna go. Oh shit! Never mind. Oh shit. I'm gonna replace these 2 with the injured ones and use these guys because they're healthier. Now the purpose of that was to prevent basically taking injured marines. Now, oh crap. Now this guy's gonna want to go back, replace him with that. Now that barracks is gonna be done. Now the trick is to keep building supply depots, because sorry, SCVs, because you're going to have a second base very shortly and you're going to want to transfer some of these over there, and as soon as that happens you get the point. You just want to be there. Now I'm going to leave 1 marine here because they do sometimes send an SCV to build down a barracks. I'm going to leave him on hold position so he doesn't move, and I'm going to go claim the next base. The next base is going to be up here. There we have the hero.
Captain, I am Lieutenant Samir Duran of the Confederate Resistance Forces. I've been monitoring your attack against the Dominion And I'd like to offer you my services and skills in return for amnesty.
Intriguing. Lieutenant, you have absolutely no idea as to who we are or what we have come here to do. Why do you wish to side with us?
Because my men and I have sworn to fight against the Dominion and its Emperor. Seeing as how your forces have been laying into this Dominion base, I figured we were on the same side.
I see. How exactly do you propose to be of service to us, Lieutenant?
Well, I possess intimate knowledge of the surrounding area. I can show you an alternate route that leads to the rear of the main Dominion base.
Very well, Lieutenant. Consider yourself and your men the first colonial conscripts of the United Earth Directorate. Captain, see that the Lieutenant is given our full cooperation. We shall see if he's worth the effort.